The journey of spiritual awakening is not just an ethereal process. It is deeply biological, rooted in the very fabric of our brain and nervous system. What if the ability to connect with the divine, to experience higher states of consciousness, and to unlock deeper levels of healing was already within you, but hidden behind a veil of stress and trauma? The key to unlocking your spiritual evolution may not be about seeking something outside of yourself. It may be about removing the very thing that is blocking you from your innate divinity. In the depths of our brain, there exists a mysterious network of neurons that fire both when we take action and when we observe others doing the same. These are known as mirror neurons. Science tells us they are responsible for empathy, learning, and social connection. But what if they do far more than that? What if they are also responsible for our ability to attune to spiritual frequencies, to absorb divine wisdom, and to connect with higher realms of consciousness? When you sit in meditation and feel the presence of something beyond the material world, when you resonate deeply with the words of a mystic, or when you feel another's pain as if it were your own, this is the work of your mirror neurons. They are not just reflecting human experience. They are mirroring energy itself, but there is an enemy to this connection, a force that dulls our ability to perceive the unseen, numbs us to our own intuition, and disconnects us from the sacred dance of the universe. That enemy is stress. More specifically, it is cortisol, the primary stress hormone. Cortisol is often framed as something necessary for survival, and in short bursts, it is. But in a world where stress is constant, where past traumas go unresolved, and where emotional wounds linger in the subconscious, cortisol becomes a prison. It traps the nervous system in survival mode, keeping the soul from soaring beyond the mundane. When cortisol is high, mirror neuron activity is suppressed. This is why chronic stress makes people feel disconnected, detached, and unable to tap into their spiritual gifts. When the nervous system is in a state of fight or flight, it is focused on survival, not transcendence. And yet, transcendence is our birthright. The energy of the universe is always flowing, but only those with a calm, regulated nervous system can truly receive it. This is why meditation, breathwork, and deep states of prayer can feel so powerful, because they lower cortisol, allowing the mirror neurons to function at their highest capacity. It is also why those who have endured extreme trauma often struggle to feel connected to their spirituality, not because they are broken, but because their nervous system has been hijacked by stress chemistry. This is the hidden reason why many spiritual seekers struggle. They chase enlightenment, looking for the next technique, the next sacred text, the next spiritual teacher, without realizing that their own biology is blocking them from fully integrating the wisdom they seek. The nervous system is the bridge between the human and the divine. If the bridge is unstable, no amount of knowledge will lead to transformation. But if the bridge is strengthened, if cortisol is tamed, and mirror neurons are activated, then spiritual growth accelerates naturally, without force, without struggle, and without grasping for something beyond reach. This is why ancient traditions placed so much emphasis on the body. The breathwork of yogis, the fasting of mystics, the rhythmic chanting of monks. These were not just rituals. They were ways to regulate the nervous system, They were methods of bringing the body into a state of calm so that the soul could rise. In modern science is only now beginning to understand what the ancients knew all along. That a still mind and an open heart are not just spiritual ideals. They are physiological states. The connection between mirror neurons and spiritual evolution goes even deeper when we look at telepathy, intuition, and collective consciousness. Many spiritual teachers have long spoken of an unseen web that connects all beings. Some call it the quantum field. Others call it the divine matrix. And some simply call it oneness. But how does this connection actually work? How is it that some people can sense another's thoughts or feel emotions that do not belong to them? The answer may lie in the mirror neuron system. If these neurons allow us to deeply attune to others in the physical realm, could it be that they also allow us to attune to non-physical realms, to higher intelligence, to divine guidance? The implications of this are profound. If mirror neurons are the biological mechanism that allows humans to connect, then it is possible they also allow us to connect beyond the physical to the realms of spirit, ancestors, and universal intelligence. But just as a radio must be tuned to the right frequency to pick up a signal, so too must the human brain be in the right state to access these higher connections. And the greatest disruptor of this signal is stress. This is why those who are deep in their healing work often find themselves suddenly more intuitive. Why those who escape toxic environments suddenly feel lighter. Why those who finally process their trauma begin to experience synchronicities and divine messages with greater clarity. As cortisol levels drop, the mirror neurons become more sensitive, more attuned, and more capable of reflecting divine energy. This is also why those who manipulate and control others thrive on inducing stress. Energetic vampires, narcissists, and manipulators instinctively know that a person in a high-stress state is disconnected from their intuition, their discernment, and their higher self. When someone is overwhelmed with cortisol, they cannot access the full power of their spiritual sovereignty. This is why reclaiming your energy starts with reclaiming your nervous system. It is not just about thinking positive thoughts or shielding your energy. It is about lowering cortisol, healing the nervous system, and restoring the body to a state where it can once again be a vessel for higher consciousness. If you have ever felt like your spiritual progress has been blocked, like you are reaching for something you cannot quite grasp, know that it is not because you are not worthy or not capable. It is because the bridge between your mind and your soul needs repair. It is because the noise of stress has been drowning out the whispers of spirit. And the good news is, this can be changed. The nervous system is not fixed. It is adaptable. It can be rewired, soothed, and recalibrated to receive the full spectrum of divine wisdom. The answers you seek are not outside of you. They are within, waiting for the right conditions to emerge. Breathe deeply. Let go of the stress that has weighed you down. Allow your nervous system to return to its natural state of peace. And in that stillness, you will find what you have been searching for all along. Not something new, not something foreign, but the truth that has always been within you. The truth that you are and always have been connected to the infinite.